Namaste everyone. Let's start the class with a short prayer. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakotu Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Okay. So, in the last couple of classes, we have seen Yan Sandhi and Ayava Sandhi. Two Sandhis we have discussed. And today we will be seeing third Sandhi rule, that is the Purvarupa Sandhi. This Purvarupa Sandhi is an exception to Ayava Sandhi. So, before discussing this Purvarupa Sandhi, we'll first recap Ayava Sandhi. So, Ayava Sandhi, what we have discussed, see here in this slide. If when H letter is followed by an Ach letter, then preceding vowel will be replaced by I, Ow and Ow. It has four cases. The first case is if A is replaced by Ach, then the replacement is I. If I is the preceding vowel, then the replacement is I. If O is the preceding vowel, then Ow is the replacement. If Ow is the preceding vowel, then the replacement is Ow. So these are the four cases. And here you remember one thing. In Yan Sandhi and Ayava Sandhi, both these rules are internal sandhis. Internal means in a single word, we are breaking a single word. So that is the sandhi is happening in between the word. So that is the internal sandhi. External sandhi means between two fully formed words it will happen. That is the external sandhi. So till now we have seen only internal sandhi. That is in Yan Sandhi and Ayava. Both of these are internal sandhis, and in both of these the replacement is happening only in the left hand side. So here left hand side means here I is the replacement, right? Where I is replaced only in the place of A, we are replaced I. But in the following vowel, in the Ach letter, we did not replace anything. It remains the same. So replacement happened only in the left hand side. So that you remember. Now we'll see the Purvarupa Sandhi. So this is an exception to Ayava Sandhi. When this Purvarupam will happen, see here. The definition is when A or O is at the end of a padam. At the end of a padam means padanta, which is an external sandhi which will happen between two fully formed words. Then only this exception will be applicable. And why it is an exception to Ayava Sandhi? Because A and O, both these letters are H letters, right? So that H letter means it's Ayava Sandhi. H is followed by an Ach. Then the replacement will happen. That is Ayava Sandhi. But here only A and O are at the end of a padam and followed by an akara. Akara means letter A. If A and O are at the end of a padam and followed by an akara, then the replacement will be single replacement, which is its Purvarupam. Purvarupam means the preceding vowel. Preceding vowel means whether it is A or O. This is the replacement, and it will happen on both sides. We'll see that in example. So see here, in this example, te akarmakaha. These are the two fully formed words. It has a different meaning in it. Okay. And now first let's consider, you don't know about Purvarupa Sandhi. You know only N Sandhi and Ayava Sandhi. So what you will see? Immediately you will see like here A is followed by an H letter. So A is a H letter. So when H letter is followed by an H letter, then Ayava Sandhi will be applicable. So the replacement is first case I. I is the replacement. That's what you will think. But here it will not happen, because the first thing, this is a padanta. A is a at padanta, means at the end of a padam, followed by an akara. So Purvarupa Sandhi is when A or O is followed by an akara, then Purvarupa Sandhi will happen, and the replacement will happen on both sides, and the replaced letter is its Purvarupam. Purvarupam means the letter A, which is the preceding vowel. So now in this case, the replacement will be A on both sides, and this A will be hidden. This A will be hidden, only replacement will be A. That's it. That's why te plus akarmakaha will be, Ayava Sandhi will be negated as its Purvarupa Sandhi. A plus A will become A. A will be hidden. So don't consider A. It will be hidden. It will be dropped. It's not hidden. It will be dropped. So it will become te karmakaha. See, te karmakaha. This is the final word. This is the final form. In te akarmakaha, A will be dropped. The replacement will be only A. It means te karmakaha, which is the final form. And this final form can also be written like with the avagraha. Avagraha means this symbol. This is the symbol. This is known as avagraha. So te karmakaha can also be written as te avagraha karmakaha. Just to denote, here Sandhi has happened, which is a Purvarupa Sandhi has happened. Here in te karmakaha, te is its Purvarupam and A is dropped off. So that's why, to denote that, avagraha we will mention. So it has two forms in it. One is te karmakaha. By combining everything we can write like this, or by distinguishing with the help of avagraha, we can write it as te avagraha karmakaha. But while pronouncing, we need to pronounce as a te karmakaha only. But only when writing, we need to mention with the avagraha. That's it. It's very simple. I'll repeat what I said. So here we have two words, independent words, te and akarmakaha. And normally Ayava Sandhi is when H letter is followed by an H, then replacement will happen. A is a H letter, A is a H letter. But here Ayava Sandhi will be negated by Purvarupa Sandhi. Why? Because A is at the end of the padam and it is followed by akara. That's why Ayava Sandhi will be negated by its Purvarupa. What is Purvarupa? When A is at the end of a padam and it's followed by akara, then the replacement is its Purvarupam. Purvarupam means the preceding vowel, which is A in this example. So while writing, here A will be dropped off. So you can forget A totally. You can forget A. Only you need to write while writing the final form te karmakaha, because A is dropped off. So te karmakaha. The final form is te karmakaha. So in the final form, when writing the final form, we can write in two ways. The first way is te karmakaha we can write, or else just to mention that A is dropped off. A is dropped off and it's a Purvarupa Sandhi. Just to denote that, we can denote it with the help of avagraha. This is the symbol of avagraha. So here you can see this. This is the form. Te avagraha karmakaha. Like this we can mention. This is one form and te karmakaha is another form. It's very simple sandhi. We can see one more example. We'll take a simple example. Okay. Take this example. Ko api. Ko api. These are two fully formed words. Okay. Here normally if O is followed by H letter. So O is a H letter. So if H is followed by an H, then it's a Ayava Sandhi. But here Ayava is negated by Purvarupa. Why? Because O is at the end of a padam. In Purvarupa Sandhi, what is Purvarupa Sandhi? If A or O are at the end of the padam and it's followed by Akara. So here O is at the end of a padam and it's followed by an Akara. So Ayava will be negated by its Purvarupa. What is Purvarupa? The replacement is its preceding vowel. Purvarupa means preceding vowel. And A will be dropped off. So you can forget this A. So what is the final form? Ko-pi. Ko-pi is the final form. And this ko-pi can be written in two ways. One is by clubbing everything ko-pi, we can write like this, or with the help of avagraha, we can write it like ko-pi. Just to mention, A is dropped off and it's a Purvarupa Sandhi. Just to mention this, we are writing with a differentiating this with the help of avagraha. That's it. Now like the same way, we'll see, till now we have seen the final form, two independent words we have taken and then we made a final form, right? Now we'll take a final form we will take and then we will divide it independently. Okay. Just take this example. Agnetra. Here see this. Here I have given two forms already. Agnetra, I have distinguished this avagraha. Avagraha means I is dropped off. Here I is there but is dropped off and it's a Purvarupa Sandhi. Okay. So and what is the another form of this? Agnetra. Agnetra is the final form. So it can be mentioned like these two ways we can mention this. Okay. Now while dividing, I already told you it's a Purvarupa example. That's why it's very simple for you to break. So Agnetra means if I is dropped off here, then obviously it is what? Purvarupa means A or O is followed by Akara. So A will be the next word starting letter and A or O here. What is Agni means? Obviously it can't be O. It will be A, right? So Agni. Agni plus Atra. I is dropped off. That's why Atra is there. So the previous form is Agni plus Atra. It will become as Agnetra. That's it. Very simple, right? We'll see the one more example. Vayotra. See this second example. Vayotra. Here in this example, see, a Purvarupa means A or O should be Padanta. Then it will be replaced by its preceding vowel. Here what is the preceding vowel? Vayotra. A is dropped off here. So don't consider A. What is the preceding vowel? O. O is at the end of the padam. So O should be at the end of the padam. Vayo plus A is dropped off. So Atra. Vayotra means Vayo plus Atra. That's it. We'll see the last example. Take a simple one. Okay, take this. Vachano Nunasikaha. Vachano Nunasika. Here Avagraha is there. Avagraha is there means A is dropped off. Okay, that you remember. Vachano. Vachano. What is the last letter? O. So O should be there. O plus dropped off is A letter. A. When O is at the end of the padam and followed by an akara, then what will happen? It's Purvarupam. The replacement is its preceding vowel, which is O. That's why here Vachano plus Anunasika. Now A will be dropped off. Vachanonasika. Vachanonunasikaha. This is the final form. It's very simple. It's easier than first two sandhis. This is an exception to Ayava Sandhi. We'll see the definition once again. So, first we'll recap Ayava Sandhi. Ayava Sandhi is when H letter is followed by an H letter. Then preceding vowel will be replaced by I, Au, Au. And this is the internal sandhi. First thing, it will happen, the replacement is only at the left hand side, and it will happen only at the internal sandhi. Internal sandhi means in the single word a sandhi is happening. That is the internal sandhi. So this is about Ayava. But Purvarupa is exception to Ayava. What is that exception? See here, Purvarupa is when A or O are at the end of a padam. So, at the end of a padam means sandhi is happening between two fully formed words. Two fully formed words should be there. Then only this exception will be applicable. That you remember. So, when A or O are at the end of the padam and it's followed by an akara. Akara means letter A. Then the replacement will happen on both sides by its Purvarupam. Purvarupam means its preceding vowel. So whatever is the preceding vowel, that will be replaced. And A will be dropped off. That's it. This is what we have seen till now with examples. Here I have given example. If you want to note down, you can take a snap and then practice it further. So this is what about Purvarupa Sandhi, and in the next class we will discuss about the one more Sandhi, the fourth Sandhi rule we will discuss. So thank you all for joining. I'll close this class with a closing prayer. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Thank you all. We'll meet in the next class.